Are you ready to start managing your money like the 1%? It's not what you think. Let me start by saying, making more money is not the solution. The solution is learning how to manage the money you have right now. How you spend, how you save, how you invest, and how you protect your money are the 4 pillars of financial success. Each of these pillars needs to be properly aligned. For right now, let's focus on how to manage and allocate your money. I know it can be confusing. Who do you listen to? One person says you should use the 25-50-15-10 allocation model, and then the next person says use the 15-65-20 model, and yet another person says 60-10-10-10-10. Do you already have an investing allocation model? If you do, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're currently budgeting. The truth of the matter is, just like investing, you have to find your sweet spot, that place that provides you with the allocation that fits your age and your personal lifestyle. A one-size-fits-all approach no longer works. Now, don't worry about which one is right for you right now. We'll circle back to this in a minute. For me, the 15-65-20 allocation model, it fits my goals and my lifestyle. I put 15% in investments, 65% for my essentials, and 20% for my non-essentials. Let me go over this. There are a few important steps no matter which model you decide to use. Step 1 is most important. It's important to get really clear and define what categories in your budget are essential. Some of these essentials are housing, transportation, groceries, cell phone, computer, utilities, and insurances. Essentials are the items you absolutely need to have to live, work, and stay healthy. The next category, non-essentials. They're dining out, streaming, takeout, the gym, Amazon, vacation, a weekend away, and some of those subscriptions you haven't used in 6 months. Now, before we move on, I want to circle back to essentials. This is the category that can really get you out of control when you start making more money and you get a large inheritance or a wonderful end-of-the-year bonus. What do you do with your newly found money, like a raise or a bonus? Comment below and let me know what you do with your money from that last big commission or bonus. All of a sudden, you convince yourself you have to have a bigger house. You have to have a new car, that new spicy car. After all, your friends are living in much nicer homes and they're driving luxury vehicles. This is the moment you need to really step back and analyze what's important to you. Do you, given your current lifestyle, want a house or a vehicle to own you? Take a hard look and don't allow what I call lifestyle creep to run your life. Stay within your allocation model. Be committed. And in the end, you'll be happy you did. Another thing that gets you off track is emotional or unconscious spending. You head out to the mall to get that one item you need, and the next thing you know, you come home with 3 or 5 items that were not on your list. Or you go to the grocery store, and you forget to take your list, and the next thing you know, your grocery cart is filled to the brim. Or you're watching late night TV, and that unbelievable fancy gadget advertisement comes on. They tell you this is the thing you must have. It makes perfect sense how great it is, and it would save you time. Oh, and there's that money-back guarantee. This is unconscious spending at its best. Do you use retail therapy? Tell me below if this is a habit that you want or need to change. Here are a few ideas on how to be intentional with your spending. Number 1, use the 7-day rule. Tell yourself if you find in 7 days this item is a must, then go ahead and buy it. Here are a few questions that will help you decide if this is a must. 1, is this emotional reaction? Are you annoyed? Mad? Are you trying to soothe those emotions? Take a deep breath and look at the real issue at hand. Apply the 7-day rule and see what happens. Number 2, will this really improve your life? Or would it be money better spent used somewhere else in your budget. 3. At the end of the year, when you review and you look at how you did for the year, will you be thrilled that I spent this money on this item? If you use this 3-step process to make buying decisions, your end-of-year money analysis will start to truly align with your desires. Here's one more idea. I do this every January 1st. I walk through my house and I look at every cabinet, every drawer, every room. I take anything that I haven't used for the last 6 months and I start to build a pile of these items. It's amazing and a little bit embarrassing. It's embarrassing to see how many unconscious items I have acquired over the year. The first year I did this, it was really embarrassing. Each year, though, my pile gets smaller and smaller. As I get conscious about my spending, my life improves. Why should you work so hard and then just blow your money on a whim or an emotional moment? Try this. And hey, you don't have to wait till January 1st. Do it this week. This exercise will change you forever. It certainly did me. So next, let's cover some tips on your savings allocation. First and foremost, you need to have what I call safety net savings. This is an amount that covers your essentials, your core category, that make you happy, safe, and healthy. A really good place to start is to have at least 6 months of safety net savings. If you're a small business owner or a commission-based salesperson and your income is unpredictable, you need to have a minimum of a year in safety net savings. This money needs to be accessible immediately or within 24 hours. If you ever need any of these funds, use it and then replace it right away. Keep this money, your safety net savings, at your fingertips. Then and only then, start to build your investment portfolio. Warning: if you don't know what to invest in and you don't know what your investing style is, it has to be a system that you follow. Anything short of being educated and having a system is just simply gambling. Get educated. Get a system and stick with it. There are so many investing avenues: stocks, bonds, real estate, art, commodities, REITs, and on and on. One form of investing that is often overlooked is investing in your skill set. Learning a new high-income skill or advancing your current high-income skill is something no one can take from you. You will forever have these learned skills to make money. Think about, would your money be better spent learning a new skill that would improve your income and then look to start investing? So, in the big picture, which allocation style fits you best? What percentage is best for essentials, non-essentials, savings, investing? Setting up your allocation plan changes your spending habits and realigns with what you truly want and desire in life. Pick an allocation plan that suits your lifestyle. Start building systems that keep you from emotional and unconscious spending. Get clear on your core essentials categories. Commit to putting funds into your safety net savings until you reach 6 to 12 months. And then start looking at investment or high-income skill opportunities. But don't invest until you know where you are going to invest. And make sure you're using an investment vehicle that suits you. I'll cover investing in more detail in another video. And most of all, remember, progress, not perfection. You've been spending without a budget or an allocation plan for a long time, and it may take you a bit to get things realigned. It takes changing your spending habits. Stick with it. Commit to keep improving. And as I always say, you're only one decision away from a different life. Make that decision today. And my favorite quote: money is only a tool. Money will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. If you know someone who needs to hear this today, share this video with them. And if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. I post new content every Monday. So please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Happy allocating.